Hello traders, and welcome to another video. This is of course the video made with the cooperation with the Global BD Trading proprietary trading company from Poland. Today we will be talking about daily trading routine and how to create a healthy constructive trading routine for traders. Let's start. First, of course, I need to show you the disclaimer of this video, so you can read it at the beginning, so there is no discussion after all. And the main presentation starts with the quote from Bill Gates. That's not a mistake. That this quote is from the Bill Gates. You can say what he has to do with the financial markets. Well, you will find out. So the quote goes like this: if you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. So this is the quote directly from the Bill Gates, the owner of the Microsoft. So what are we going to talk about today regarding the daily trading routine? We will talk about the questions that are very important for the beginners traders, for advanced traders as well, and they goes like this: why daily trading routine is the key for your proper mental setting, the most common types of the mistakes traders make every day regarding the of course a trading routine, and how to create a morning trading routine, a constructive, a progressive morning trading routine. This is especially important for the day traders and for the people who trade stocks. However, you can compare it and a little bit change it if you are forex trader, if you are crypto trader, if you are futures trader. It really doesn't matter that much, but I needed to concentrate, to focus on one of the type of the traders. So I choose the day trading on the stock markets, because today's partner is the Global BD Trading, and this company is a proprietary trading company on the American stock exchanges. So let's start the daily trading routine presentation with the quote that you probably seen many times before, but let me just read it once again. One of the biggest problems you have to overcome as a trader is staying in the market long enough that you understand the market mechanisms, and that your psyche, your learned, your habitual reactions that you make every day in everyday life are no longer your enemy on the financial markets. This is the full quote with my additional side notes. So this is exactly what you should do when you face the trader career, right? So this is exactly what problems you will have, and what are the most important problems basically for the trader from the, of course, psychological side of this business, right? So daily trading routine. I recently watched a documentary about Bill Gates, right? It was on Netflix, I guess. And the thing that stuck me in with the most from it was that he didn't become one of the wealthiest people in the world through luck or through inheriting a huge sums of money. He literally reads like a couple of books while traveling. He can read 150 pages an hour, and he enjoys learning. One of his close friends said that Bill always knows more about any subject than the person he's talking to about it, right? So you can ask yourself, what does it exactly have to do with trading? Well, let me say it has to do everything, because the key to trading success is developing yourself into a profitable trader by learning to trade properly and being consistently disciplined to follow an effective trading routine until it becomes a habit. Let me just add here, an unconscious habit that you will do without even noticing it. It will be so obvious and natural for you. So here is what you need to know about trading routines. Okay, trading routines are the real key to success in the market. There's plenty of keys. This is the one that is, of course, very important. There is no magic indicator or no magic algorithmic trading robot that will make millions for you without you doing nothing, right? And it will make you a profitable trader, because just like Bill Gates' routine each and every day over the course of the years led him to insane financial success. So so can your trading routine, okay? However, if you have no routine or the wrong routine, you will never become a successful trader. Because could Bill Gates have laid around watching TV, eating Lays all day around, and instead of really doing something productive, like reading everything he could get his hands on about, of course, business and I guess like programming and IT and stuff like this? Of course, sure, he can do this, and you would never know then who Bill Gates was if he had done that, okay? There is something inside Bill Gates. There's some kind of a fire, some kind of a passion, some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a fire, a desire to learn, to grow, to be more. That seemed to be a part innate, okay? And the part developed through his childhood, maybe through his adolescence and stuff like this. I cannot provide this for you, all right? You must develop it if you don't have it. But I can give you the framework, some kind of a key, some kind of a keys to the kingdom, so to speak. But you have to be in the proper trading mindset to be able to, to turn the key and start doing this. So please follow this advice with the real proper trading mindset. All right. Preparation is an important aspect that determines whether you will become a successful trader or not. Okay, studies show that traders and all of the other professionals, of course, who are successful tend to follow a specific routine, specific plan, daily plan, or something like this, right? In this presentation, I will show you how establishing a good trading routine will help you to become a better trader, basically, because there are two aspects to this routine. First, there is the routine of the time management, and secondly, there is the routine of the trading side of things. Okay, so what's the morning trading routine for a let's say day trade? A morning trading routine refers to several things that you do every day before you start trading. Traders are different, so the first things you need to do is to determine the type of the trader you are. There are those who wake up and go straight to the charts and start trading. There are those who wake up, do morning exercise, morning run, whatever, then start trading. Also, there are traders who wake up, spend a few hours looking at the news, and before they start to trade, and then they start trading. We always spend a few minutes looking at the news, with the goal of getting information about what happened at night. All right, to achieve this, of course, you must have a number of websites that you always visit in the morning. That can be the really various sets of the web page, like CNBC, Wall Street Journal, Financial Times and stuff like this. You will find out which one works for you the best. After doing that, you go to the economic and earnings calendar, of course, because if you're trading stocks, for example, and see the top events that will happen during the day, and they might have, of course, impact on the volatility of a particular stock or a different market. And finally, if you are trading stocks, you are using screeners to identify the stocks that are moving heavily, for example, in the pre-market trading. Okay. In most days, we do this routine before we go to bed also, okay? So please remember this as well. Benefits of having a good morning trading routine are several. For example, as a trader, of course, it will help you become organized. This means that you will always start your day knowing what you want to achieve. Having a routine will help you to deal with pressures of the market. For example, it will help you have a peace of mind where there is too much news in the financial market. And this will help you to know the stocks that you want to trade during the day, of course. If you are a part-time trader, you should ensure that you are trading at the time when you are free. Okay, so you should deceive the temptation of trading during your office hours, for example, because you are doing something else. Doing this will present you with risk both at work and at your trading. So you might have trouble because you are trading at work, and you might have trouble because you are trading when you should do something else. So please be very, very careful if you are a part-time trader, not a full-time trader. I got some few steps for you that you need to do when you're creating this kind of a morning routine. First thing off is like a read and understand the financial market. If you are a new trader, I recommend that you spend time reading and understanding about the financial markets. There are many resources that will help you to achieve that. Some books, some videos, podcasts, financial websites, YouTubers and stuff like this. But be very, very picky of what you are apparently reading and what you are learning especially from the social influencers and from the YouTubers. Okay, a time of the day that you decide to trade should be consistent. For example, if you decide to trade the European session, you will be able to learn and understand the behavior of the session, right? If you want to trade Asian session, you need to learn and you need to understand the behavior of the market during the Asian session, and so on and so on. So please be very, very focus on this kind of a market and this kind of a session you are trading on, because they are behaving differently. Have a strategy. So you should come up with a trading strategy, of course. Some of the strategies you can use, among others, are like scalping, of course, is day trading, and we are talking about the day trading here, algorithm trading, long-term trading, hodling, and stuff like this. There's plenty of strategies you can choose from, but the strategy you will use it will determine how your morning routine will be. It will be slightly different for the holder. It will be slightly different from the for the end of the day trader. It will be different for the day trader and stuff. And these differences will be basically generating different approach toward your morning routine. For example, if you are a scalper, you don't need to know more about the news, right? In this case, your routine could be about checking out the stocks or currency pairs or cryptocurrencies or whatever that are making major moves. Basically, you want to know what is moving on the market if you are a scalper or, of course, a day trader. Next thing is very simple. Do a checklist. You should have a checklist for what you are supposed to do before you initiate the trade. The checklist should have all of the things that need to happen before you initiate the trade, right? And for example, the checklist can suggest you only open a trade when there is no major economic data expected to be released, okay, on the market. Only initiate the trades of a certain currency pairs, of a certain stocks, of a certain commodities and stuff, and things like this. Get rid of any other stocks or currency pairs that are not part of your interest. Initiate trades when a certain criterion is met. Okay, so for example, it can tell you to initiate a trade if, for example, short term and the long term moving average give a cross, or when the market will hit the overbought, extremely overbought, or oversold conditions, right? So you must have a certain criterion, and it must be met before you initiate the trade, and the exact levels where you are required to place your stop and your take profit orders as well. And the last thing is test. Test and test again. You should put your routine to test by checking out how it's working for you. For example, if you are a full-time trader focusing on the American session, you should spend a few months seeing how this routine works out. If the routine is not working out, you can decide to test the European session and see how it will work. By doing so, you will be at the good place to find the best period that you will be trading on any market you will choose, of course. You should also put various assets to the test. For example, you can decide to test the stocks that you will be focusing on, or maybe sectors you will be focusing on, and so on and so on. So don't trade everything at once, because it then won't behave like you want, and you will not be behaving accordingly, and that is very, very difficult to create a constructive trading routine from that kind of approach. Some day traders, for example, have made a fortune trading so-called penny stocks, okay, while others make money trading, for example, large cap stocks, okay, so the Netflix and the Google and stuff like this. Others specialize on technology companies, while others focus on the, I don't know, pharmaceutical companies and stuff like this. You should spend time testing the most optimal assets to trade for you, okay, then for your strategy. You should test the performance of your trading journal, okay? So this is a document when you write your trading actions down, and then of course you learn on your mistakes, and you have some sort of the objective point of view on the strategy you are using on the financial markets. It can be a simple document that shows the trades that you initiated and their profit or loss. It might be a complex document that has a multiple parts, such as the trades you are waiting for, the technical indicators used, the trades outcome, your feelings, your emotions of the when you have a successful trade or a losing trade and stuff like this. So it's all up to you how complex your trading journal will be. So this is the theory, but I will show you the example of a typical morning trading routine for the stock trader, for the stock day trader. Your routine doesn't need to be similar to that or another, or to that of another person, right? So you might have a slightly different routine. There's nothing wrong about it. This is just a mainframe of how it's supposed to looks like. But let me just show you how the example of a trading routine that you can have. For example, first thing is, of course, collect reputable websites that you will be using. I don't know what you're using, Bloomberg, Reuters, NBC, investing, whatever you are using. You need to collect this reputable websites, read the news, and check out the calendars, because this will help you to be more organized for the day. Use screeners to find out the companies making major movements. Like for example, this companies I'm showing you right now: pre-market top gainers and pre-market top losers. You can use the screener for this. That will show you which one is moving up and down above the, for example, above the 2 standard deviations, or something like this. And the last thing is screen the technical indicators, because if you're using technical analysis, if you are a chartist, you should go through stocks and other assets that are having major moves, and check out the technical arrangements, check out the technical picture of the current situation of the stock, of the cryptocurrency, of the currency that is moving in some direction that is a little bit more ordinary than usual, right? Please remember one crucial thing here: volume is the most important factor in the pre-market. Okay, pre-market, it means that this is the time when the market is officially closed, but there are some moves doing behind the back. of the main trading circle. Let me say like this. Ideally, you should jump in stocks that are moving rapidly, but those that are supported by volume, of course, right? You can see in the chart here that I have that, for example, what is moving pre-market, what are top gainers. Let's say that Nordic American is moving 72% with the volume of 4.37 million, right? You can click, of course, on this link and you will see that the volume is 4.57. That means there can be some, for example, important news released, and this is the market reaction on this news, or something else has happened that this stock is going up. Okay, of course, after this you should check the news. Always ensure that that you do your research about the reason why certain stock, for example, is moving higher or lower, right? So because there is usually some reason. Just published or published overnight or recently published that is a trigger for this kind of a behavior some kind of a stock or currency or cryptocurrency. For cryptocurrency traders, of course, you can very often take a look at the social media like Twitter to see why something is moving in the direction, right, up or down. Okay, so we talk about the volume already, and of course, what is the glue? What is the glue of this? Having a good routine is an important thing if you want to become a successful day trader. But of course, what is the glue of this? What is the glue that sticks together all of this entire trading process? Well, it's very simple. It's routine, discipline, habit, or as you can of course right now see this RDH, routine, discipline, habit. Let me just explain it to you. Remember my mention about the Bill Gates earlier? Probably you do. So Bill Gates probably has a better habits than you or me, to be honest, right? Warren Buffett too. The elite of the world, those men and women who have collected large fortunes or otherwise succeed at their craft, got to that point through routines that took discipline, which turned into habits. The dedication is, of course, unreal, but honestly, this is what it takes to be in the top, okay? Bill Gates doesn't read so many books because he hates it. He does it because he genuinely loves it. So you really must love trading, and you must love the routine and discipline if you hope to turn them into a proper trading habits. Okay, trading habits, not everyday habits. Proper trading habits are what bring your wealth in the markets. There is no easy way or kind of a shortcut other than truly be passionate and loving the process of learning and trading, and having your discipline and routine increasing step by step every day. Remember, I can show you my process, okay? That the one that worked for me, but it's up to you. If you like it, or if you love it, if you will be passionate about this process, or for example, the process that I show you based on the example of the Bill Gates, okay? This is basically the most important thing that I wanted to show you. There are some role models, but they might not they might not be suitable for everyone. Nevertheless, the glue of all of this daily routine habits is basically that you do this not because you hate it and you must do. You do this because you are inherently motivated to be the best of what you are doing at your craft. For example, if this is a programming, if this is the entrepreneurship, if this is trading, if this is something else, the desire to be the best, the desire to learn new things, the desire to achieve more, than the others, of course, is the main glue that is all behind the passion, the to become the successful trading through, for example, as I showed you before, the morning routine and the habits that you develop over your trading career. That's everything from me for today. Now I will present you the ways to contact the partner of today's presentation, the Global BD Trading. You can contact them through the webpage, Facebook, Twitter, or you can write, of course, an email if you want to see how it is to trade the American stock markets, US stock markets, and maybe you can book a free session for one day on the professional trading floor created by the Global BD Trading. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this presentation, and I hope we will meet again. So take care and bye bye.